One thing I often have to explain to people is the reason the Beatles were so good right out of the gate was because of how much they played beforehand. Hours and hours of sets in Hamburg and at the Cavern, just perfecting their art. As Paul would later bring up, that when they finally got a record deal, they had so much material, they couldn't record it all. Such was the case with the Hippy Hippy Shake, originally recorded and released by John Romero in 1959. Romero was only 17 when he penned the track, which would go on to be ingrained and iconographied for this era, being covered time and again by numerous artists, in this case, the Beatles. It was a standard for bands of the era, and always proved to be a real crowd pleaser. The Beatles performed it numerous times in all of their early variants across multiple stages. One of these from Hamburg would end up on the Star Club bootleg recording. From there, it would become part of their early set list. More professional recordings would be made when the group performed numerous times at the BBC. 5 of these recordings would be made by the BBC, with 2 becoming officially available on the Live at the BBC sets. A third one would also see release on digital release of a bootleg recording. You can hear Paul acknowledge the frequency of them performing the track on one of these recordings where he says, "One that we used to do a long time ago at the Cavern, and I think it's one that most people know by now." It's a fun song that, more than anything else, shows how the band was able to put their spin on any track that they decided to cover. What do you think about this song? Let me know in the comments below. The content on this channel is made possible from viewers like you. Help the channel grow by supporting me on Ko-fi, which you can find a link to below. You can also help by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you guys next time.